What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on another video of mine here on YouTube. Another day with DeeO. This week though, we don't have any gimmicks. Not that I feel like my videos are gimmicky, but in the past few weeks I've been doing really good about riding other tracks. I rode Jewel, I rode Thunder Valley, I rode ZTF, and then Aztec, but with the two-stroke. This week, no thrills. I'm just going out to Aztec with the 450. I actually don't have much money to drive anywhere further, I'll be honest about that. But also I just wanted to kind of take it easy this week. I'm not going to spend too long at the track today. What I really want to do is just go out and pound out some motos. Usually I'll ride a few laps and then goof around and hit a corner and have my dad film it. Sora, what's up? But today I think I just want to pound out two like 8 or 10 lap motos or something like that. And it is actually the start of the race season here in Colorado. This weekend at Thunder Valley is the season opener of RMXA, and then next weekend is the season opener of SRAC, which is the one that I'd be doing, I think. I mean, I could do either, but SRAC is what I always grew up doing, and I think that's what I would rather do. And then when races go to like Wilder, I'd maybe sign up for RMXA. But I'm trying to see if that's something I want to do. A lot of people have been hounding me about it. Obviously, it's something on my mind. But I don't know, so I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to be racing or anything, especially this first weekend, because it's going to be cutting it close with everything lining up. But maybe we'll see. So I'm figuring just put in some solid laps, and also I just want to throw down some real hard heaters on the 450 at Aztec, so I can do that comparison video with the 125 and just absolutely blow it away. After last week, I was faster on the 125 because I didn't have much time on the 450 that day. But so that's going to be today. We're going to head out to Aztec. If Allison's feeling okay, she's going to go because she works later. So that's awesome. So she's going to go, and that's also kind of why we're going to have a short day, just so we can go in, get out, and then she has to get to work. But, ow, cat biting me nicely, though. So that's it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. It is just like 8 o'clock right now. I got to load up my gear bag and load up the bike and everything, but I'm cooking some bacon right now. Breakfast of Champions. What's up? And drinking some coffee. What's up? Shush! You're ruining the video. She has food, don't worry. What is that? Such a punk. But so yeah, that's gonna, oh my gosh, she's going crazy and swatting me and stuff. That's going to be today, and hope you guys are looking forward to it, and I'll update you in a little bit.
my mind work backwards just for a minute. I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone.
Alright guys, so we're getting ready to go to Aztec. Got Allison here. And as you saw on Snapchat and Twitter, I asked you to send in questions for me to answer. So with Allison's help, we're gonna go through Snapchat and I'm gonna answer your questions. So I got 68 Snapchats in this morning.
Oh my.
Yeah, so if you wanna take over the phone and probably just do it from the bottom up. So if you wanna hold the GoPro too, make sure they all load in. Just do whatever loads because now that we don't have an internet connection. All right, and just start from the top and let's do this.
I'll start from the top.
I mean, wherever, because the bottom ones aren't gonna load right now. So film the screen and then film me when I answer.
Yes, sir. How did you meet Allison?
Okay, you're gonna film me when I answer?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir, and then gonna go. So we've went over this a few times. It's kind of a strange story, but it's not really that strange. I always preface it with that, but it's not really. I was dating Chelsea, which some of you, if you've been around a while, remember her probably. And Allison was dating Chelsea's brother. So we had met like that, but we really never talked until after we both had broken up with our respective exes. And then we wanted to hang out, and here we are. That's pretty much it. All right. Make sure you say their name too. You can see it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey Scott. Hey DeeO, have you ever thought of racing on street like Supermoto, the KX450?
Can I turn it towards me?
I'll get
no,
there.
man. A few people in Colorado do Supermoto, but it's not huge. I mean, it's not really huge anywhere anymore. It was for a while, but no, I don't have the money for like the conversion kit. I don't even know what's all needed, but I'm pretty sure you can get a kit with tires and stuff. But no, that's not something I've ever been interested in. Racing on asphalt pavement, and I understand, of course, Supermoto also goes on dirt. Isn't really something that I would ever be interested in. No.
Cool. Dylan KTM10, what made you start YouTube?
I talked about this in my last Unleashed video, so you can check it out there.
Cool. MX Racer 150, what pro rider do you look up to, like, as a role model or whatever?
J-Law, no, I'm just kidding. As I like swerve. I didn't swerve, don't worry guys. I don't know, any of them, just any of them, like Dungey, just because, you know, he's been so impactful on the sport and on the Wheaties box. Like, I wouldn't say I really look up to Dungey, but he's really a good role model for our sport. I don't really look up to any of the riders. I don't know if that sounds snobby or anything, but like, I'm 25 years old. I'm older than a fair amount of them. The guys in the 250s I'm older than, so I don't really feel like I look up to them. I respect them immensely, but I don't look up to them and I'm like, I want to be like Eli Tomac, so I don't really look up to anyone like that. I more look up to someone who I can actually relate to, as in, like, I don't know if I'd say I look up to my boss at work, but he's put in work and owns an advertising agency now and makes good money. Like, that's more something that I look up to because that's something that I can actually achieve. So that's what I look up to.
Very nice. It's like a beauty pageant answer. CB156, are you going to be racing a season?
I actually talked about that at the start of this whole video. Maybe. It's kind of up in the air at this point, so maybe. Stay tuned. We'll see. Money-wise, and just, I stress myself out and psych myself out, so we'll see. I really don't have an answer for you at this time. We can just keep filming as we get gas.
Okay. Mark octopus emoji.
Squid Squad.
Just says, day with DeeO. Oh, crap. I think he's asking a question, but the sound wasn't on. My bad. Sorry.
Wait, sorry. Yeah, videos might be tricky. You can skip those for now.
Okay. Quad Racer 403. How old were you when you started riding dirt bikes?
I was 3 years old when I first rode my PW50. About 3.5. Started racing at 4. You keep doing that. You find the next one. What is it?
Okay. Seth Rushing. Have you ever met any Supercross riders?
I mean, like at Lakewood. so they weren't super cross at that time, I guess. But yeah, I've met professional racers. Yeah, you want to hit the top?
All right, Mason Wolf says you should get her try a 252 stroke.
Mason,
not a
you
question.
can donate on PayPal to returnofdeo@gmail.com if you want to shoot me a few grand, and I would love to get a 252 stroke. So returnofdeo@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Hook it up, bro.
Brandon War, I don't know how to say that. Day with DeeO question: if you couldn't ride a Kawasaki, what would be your next go-to manufacturer for a 450?
It's hard to say since I haven't rode them all, of course. I rode the factory edition KTM a while ago, but I know a lot of people don't like those front forks, and I want to have the money to get the conversion kit or cone kit, whatever the heck it's called. But I have rode Yellow's Yamaha, so just from personal experience, I'd go with the Yamaha just because I have rode it and I enjoy it. But I don't know. I would like to, of course, test ride all the bikes before I made a decision like that. But it'd be kind of cool to get like a Husky or something, just different. But I don't have a preference, honestly, man.
Team Jasper 78 says, would you ever consider doing fan mail?
Isn't this essentially fan mail? I mean, I don't know what you'd want to send me. That would be more than a question, and I would be afraid to see what you'd send me. But I have thought about it, like doing an actual P.O. box, but that costs money monthly, and I don't know if the fan mail I would get would justify paying, you know, $25 a month for a small P.O. box or whatever. I've looked into it, but I never really thought it would be something worth doing. So I don't know, I don't need people just sending me letters. Like, you can send me an email or talk to me on Twitter just as easy, and I reply to it. So I've thought about it. Something I would do, probably not.
Alright. Let's see what Kermit's got to say.
How do you keep motivated to keep running my books?
How do I keep motivated to do what?
I'm honestly not sure what that
Damn it.
was. How do you stay motivated in general?
Like work and stuff. You stay motivated to go to work, because if you don't go to work, oh, that dude's checking out the bike. Then, you know, I stay motivated by going to work, because if I don't go to work, I don't make money, can't go ride. I stay motivated to do YouTube, because if I don't do YouTube, you guys would freak out at me. And I actually just enjoy doing YouTube, honestly. That's how it started, doing videos of my own, and then it was like people started watching it, and now I have this following that likes to watch it. So motivated just to, I don't know, I like to make people happy. Like, I motivate myself to do YouTube to make you guys happy, which honestly does make me a small amount of money, which then I can use to pay for rent, or take Allison out to dinner, or, you know, buy something new for the bike. So it's all just about, I don't know, I don't really know how to answer that. Just everything circles around and motivates me to keep it up, so I can keep up the lifestyle that I'm currently living, because I enjoy it. So I want to do what I can to keep this going. Make sure you don't aim that too high or anything like that here. Okay.
Anyway, Dimitri, why do you like 4-strokes so much?
Because they're smooth and powerful. You don't have to rail them around. They hook up easy. They're just easy to ride, and they're fun because they're fast and you can clear all the jumps. I don't know, dude.
Jose, what's he gonna say? No words, just video.
I agree, Jose.
No words. Aaron, what got you into riding/racing when you were young?
My dad was into it. He always, well, I don't know about always, but he rode as he was growing up, had, you know, I don't know which bikes. If you watch my last day with DeeO, dude, like, can't stand lane. He was talking to that guy with the old bike and said he actually had one just like it, 1 year older. So he's been riding for a while, and then, you know how it is, if your dad plays basketball, then you want to play basketball. My dad raced and got me a bike, and both my sisters rode to an extent, so it was just kind of a family ordeal. So I had a bike, and that's really what it was. So thanks, Dad.
Down in 7. How many Supercross races have you been to?
I've been to 2 legit AMA Supercross races. I went to the Denver one in, I think it was like 96. It was the one year they had it. And then I went to Seattle Supercross in 2006 when I was visiting my sister and brother-in-law when they lived out in Tacoma, Washington. I've been to local Supercrosses, but 2 actual AMA. I don't know if they were even considered Monster Energy at that time. Obviously not in 96, but 2 AMA Supercrosses.
Panhoofed. When are you going to buy a new exhaust FMF?
I'm not.
Silas 12M. Dream car.
Someone actually asked this on my Unleashed video, but you know, that's the kind of thing that, like, dream car, like the craziest car you can imagine, or something that you'd actually like possibly own, but I guess that's not much of, I don't know. My exotic dream car would be a Ford GT, the remake of the GT40, like that newest one is sick. As far as the car that's like something that I could actually get one day would be the Focus RS that's coming out soon. I think that'd be a badass car. 4-door, all-wheel drive. It's something that you could like actually use with a family. You can have car seats in a back seat and cargo space. So that's my crazy exotic car, and then a car that is a dream car, but something I could actually probably achieve one day.
It's Fords.
It's Ford, that's
I like
right.
it. Cody Bergland. What keeps you motivated to ride? You kind of...
Yeah, motivated to ride, just to ride. I love riding, man. You know, it's like that coffee mug my parents got me for Christmas. It's like when I'm not on my dirt bike, all I'm doing is looking at dirt bike stuff or thinking about my dirt bike, or of course making dirt bike videos, and riding a dirt bike is like one of the raddest things you can do. So every weekend, it's like Monday through Friday, all I can think about is this Saturday I'm going riding. Like even at work, you know, you make small talk at your job, and everyone at work is like, Daniel, what are you doing this weekend? I just look at them, I'm like, I'll give you 2 guesses, but you only need 1. They're like, oh yeah, well, I know you're riding your dirt bike, what else? So I just love to ride. That's what keeps me riding. That's what keeps me going out every weekend to ride.
Peter Kane, what is your favorite / least favorite part of living in Colorado?
My favorite, it's the only place, I've never lived outside of Colorado, so it's hard for me to like say that. I love the mountains. I love everything around. We have cold days when it snows. We have warm days when you can be at the pool. We have mountains you can go to. We have some lakes that are nothing special, but I like the mountains. I really just enjoy the serenity and getting away with the mountains. My least favorite thing is, of course, recently that as soon as you say you're from Colorado, it's just, oh, do you smoke weed? How's the pot up there? Just stuff like that. And it's like, I assure you, there's many, many other things to do in Colorado. So that's the one thing that bugs me about living in Colorado. And now, like, with Boulder and all the Democratic supporters, but hey, we won't get into that.
Your mom just asked if there's a race there today.
No, there's not, Mom. Come on. Is this amateur hour?
A. Miller 677. Sweet picture. What's your favorite part of riding?
It's everything, man. Like the chicks that you pull. No, I'm torn between like when you hit a jump and I can't throw fat whips, but when you're just like sailing and it's just the sickest feeling, or when you just hit a rut, you just blast a rut and you get out of there and it's like I just destroyed that corner. Like when you watch my 125 videos and I'm hooting and hollering around the corners, like just that feeling. It's, I don't know, man. There's a lot about riding I love, but I think probably for me it's just that weightlessness you get in the air when you can just, you hit a big jump, you look over. It's just so fun, like hitting that triple step up that wild ride. You're just in the air, just, and it's just like in that moment, nothing else is on your mind except for landing and getting back on the gas, and it's just a very awesome feeling. I don't know. You want to reply to my mom and just say no? Hello. We're just gonna call her. Why isn't this line going?
Hey, Daniel.
Hello. What's up? You asked if there was a race there. There's not. Why would there be?
Okay.
You
I
crazy?
don't know, there's a ton of people here.
I thought you were going to Ent first. Why are you already there?
Yeah, we're already here. We went to Ant and then we came here and now we're here. Our spot is empty.
Okay, well make sure you save one for me.
But when you come in, there's lots of motorhomes and stuff, and I was like, what's going on?
It's for the Corks race tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, sweetie.
Okay.
See you in a few.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh man.
We have a broken down vehicle in front of us or something. Here you go. You can get back to that.
Okay. I always try to unlock
You know what? Let's see.
my finger.
Can I sneak out in front of you?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay Gellenmeyer, what do you think about the Swedish track Uddevalla from what you've seen?
They had it on it was the MXON a few years ago, and I actually played that track a lot on Sim, actually with my buddy James, who doesn't really play anymore. But I really enjoyed it. I don't know the track. I can't even tell you what like the dirt consistency is, but it was a cool track. It was a cool layout. It was a few years ago though, so I don't know. I don't really have much to say that. It was cool though, I guess.
Mechmill 15 just sent you a picture riding a YZ125 for the first time.
Nice. Have fun.
Jarrett B, if you could ride at any track in the US, what would you choose?
Man. I'd have to do something like Redbud. But the only problem is if I did Redbud, then everyone would want me to hit Larocco's Leap. So then I'd be like, maybe I won't ride Redbud. It would have to be something like that. I mean, I would also love to ride something like Zaka Station or what is it, LACR, whatever in California. Paula, there's so many tracks. I really can't pick one, but I think I'd want to do a national one on a like sick prep day, like Millville maybe, or I don't know. There's a lot of sweet tracks.
Motocross racer. You about that vape life?
I can't say that I am, man. I've never actually used a vape, I don't believe, or I've never owned one for sure. I don't think I've ever used one. I'm not about that vape life. I apologize.
Brody, have you ever thought about purchasing a new bike? Love you.
I mean, yeah, of course I've thought about it. I mean, it's not like I would think I'm going to keep this 12KX forever, but not anytime soon.
I have no idea how to say this name.
It's okay.
Hey Daniel, what are your biggest fear? What
What are your biggest fear? Just in complete general, just being unsuccessful in life. Like, went to college, and if like I have a job that uses my degree now, but it's just always a fear to like do all this work and then not have it pay off. You know, like just be working my whole life to try and make ends meet and never be able to actually enjoy fully everything. You know, I think that's my biggest fear, just being unsuccessful in life with the idea in life I have, which, you know, is a sweet job, being able to ride, a wife and kids and stuff like that. So that's my biggest fear, is not achieving that. And spiders.
Spiders. Parker Miller, what made you choose the Kawi 450?
A lot of these questions are going to be repeated on the Unleashed video, but I wanted a 450, and my dad had money to buy a 450, and he just looked on Craigslist and looked for one that was in the price range in a year that we wanted, and Kawasaki was at a really good price, and so we drove up and tested it. If it would have been a KTM, if it would have been a Honda, if it would have been a Suzuki, it would have been all the same. We didn't like only search for Kawasaki's, we just searched for 450s, and it just happened to be a Kawasaki's what we ended up getting.
Blake 451, how long have you wanted to propose to Allison before you actually did?
Oh,
Very specific question.
that is very specific. I like it though. Dude, I would say quite a while. Like, especially the ring I got her, don't get crazy. Don't think I spent a ton of money on the ring, but it was like a custom ordered ring from Etsy. Like you actually do the size and then they make the ring to it, everything. So that took probably 2 months. So definitely 2 months prior, but then thinking about it before that, probably like, I don't know, 6 months before I did it, you know. I don't know.
Aww.
So there you go. I'll just go with that. 6 months.
Alright, I like it. Brock B17 just sent a picture of Monster Mountain.
There you go.
Ezdork on a streak.
Yeah. Here, turn it real quick. Ezra and I were on a streak of like 170 days, and then I forgot to Snapchat him back one day and we lost our entire streak. And it was the same day Allison and I lost our 9-day streak, so it was a pretty sad day, I'll tell you that.
His question was, who's your favorite friend on Snapchat?
Oh, it's Allison, sorry. Ezra.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know, I've never had like 100-something day streak.
Well, a lot of that time was just us riding streak back and forth.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite Snapchat person, like that's a loaded question. I like talking to everyone, but I like when I actually have conversations with people. So like John Lillywhite, we have good conversations about motocross and stuff. So possibly him, but that's being rude to everyone else. So sorry guys.
WVX Nightmare. Road to Loretta's. It's got a Subway sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
Dude, I will see you there. I will see you there.
Yum. Best football player, number 7. Do you have some good advice for hitting big jumps if you're scared of them?
So was that John Elway? Advice for hitting big jumps if you're scared of them. I mean, you just have to overcome that. I can't really give you advice on how to do that, but really, like if you watched me hitting that triple step up at Wild Rat, you just gotta hit it lightly, feel out the face of it, and then find someone who's hitting the jump who you feel like you're similar speed to. Okay, let's go. And just follow them over it, because if you've seen them hit it a few times and you know that they have the skills to hit it, then just ghost them over it, match their speed, and then once you jump it, you'll overcome that fear and you'll be able to hit it more and more. So really, I can't give you any advice on how to overcome the fear, just give you advice on how to hit the jump. But honestly, sometimes you just gotta sack up and do it. That's really all there is to it.
This is the video.
What was the best bike you ever owned?
Who has the
That's
best?
a nice bike.
I think it said who has the best bike something.
Oh,
I don't know.
like best factory bike is just what I'm gonna go with. I like the RCH Suzukis a lot. I like how they look. My favorite of all time were the TLD Hondas, but of course they moved to KTM. They still look good, but yeah, I'll just say the RCH Suzukis. I enjoy them.
Nick Jerome, what is your favorite part of a motocross track to ride? What do you enjoy seeing on the pro supercross tracks?
On the pro supercross tracks, I like to see rhythm sections that are long and have different lines, and then sometimes have jumps that are like really close together so that you have to slow down. You can't just like hit at full speed, so it takes a little more finesse. For myself, my favorite part of the track, I guess just like fun doubles that you can get a lot of air over, you know, just floater, booter jumps, whatever you want to call them. As long as I have the balls to hit them, those are usually the most fun.
Herman Cody, what are your 3 favorite 450 riders and 3 favorite 250 riders?
I don't have favorite riders, man. I like them all.
Moto for Life 23. DeeO, how old were you when you started riding your 125?
I was 15. It was 2005. It's an 03. We got it in 05, so I was 15 when I started riding that 125.
Bradley Blair 27. My question is, what inspired you to do motocross?
Like I said earlier, my dad raced, so that got me into it.
Luke, what do you think? Half lawnmower, half golf cart?
Dude, that's what's up. I think I need one of those. What I'm thinking is, why don't I have that? You could do so many activities. You could mow the lawn, and you could golf. So many activities.
That's pretty much, yeah, those are the main ones, I think.
I think so. You could probably go to 7-Eleven on it. I mean, just saying.
You can also do that on a scooter.
Yes, you can.
Nick Wilhelm video.
Do you like your new 60 helmet or your shoey helmet better?
60 or shoey?
I like the 60. I like the look of the shoey, honestly, shoey, whatever. I like the look of it, the visor and stuff. It has cooler angles. But the 60, I like the technology that's went into it. If you crash hard, it's going to protect your head better, like it just is. And it's lighter, too. And new stuff is always cool. So I like the look of the shoey a lot more, the angles, the actual design of the helmet. But I like what the 60 offers for my own protection, and it's really light. It's like ridiculously light. So.
And we have some chats from Miller. Do you want to do those too?
Yeah,
or?
they're probably just questions, right?
I guess it's kind of like interspersed. Like you've opened some of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. If distance wasn't a factor, what track would you ride at most?
Again, that's kind of like where would I ride in the U.S. If distance wasn't a factor, I'd ride everywhere, man. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Moto Rider 2003. Why did you switch to Kawi? Kind of.
Already answered that.
J. Rick, do you ever still talk to any of the old reflex guys like Grant, the homie, Neff, and James? Sorry. And he said, I used to love your 20 lap races on East Rutherford with those guys. That's when I found your channel.
Gotcha. James and I actually talk daily if we're talking about the same James. But the others, that's not even really old guys. That's still new. I thought you were going to be talking about like VMG days, but no, I don't talk to those guys. I don't even know if I have them on Steam anymore. I've cleaned out my Steam list so many times, probably not. But no, I don't talk to those guys. And just so you know, if you want to turn the camera, we're at Aztec. Just so you guys know the distance to get to Aztec. We've been doing this since we left the apartment. We only stopped to fill up with gas. But just so you know, that's how far Aztec is from me.
Cool. Earnhardt Jaworski.
That's our son.
Jamal. You spoke about playing basketball in high school. Did you ever win a state championship?
No, my senior year we got third in state. It was the first time in 20 years that Callahan, my high school, had been to state. But we won the division, won regionals, then got third in state. So that kind of sucked, but we won my last game ever, so that was cool because we went into the losers bracket for third and fourth and then won that. So yeah, I got to be happy with that, but didn't win state, but got kind of close.
Dakota West, does it ever get stressful trying to keep up with posting videos at times?
Hey Byron.
Or is it...
Where did they say they were parked at?
Oh, right there.
What's up? Oh, you're getting there. Okay.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's see how many we have left.
Okay. Well, does it ever get stressful trying to keep up with posting videos at times, or is it pretty enjoyable and fun to do all the time?
Turn the camera back.
What's that?
Excuse me. It depends on the videos. Video game ones kind of get burnt out on them. Real life ones I enjoy doing.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, let's see. What do we have left here? Let's just fly through these. Oh, we're almost done, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Jordan. Nope, I can't. It's DeeO. Would you ever buy a 250 or 500 two-stroke? Probably not a 500. Honestly, probably not either. If I had the money for that, I would put it towards something more useful in my life. But between those, I'd rather a 250. Talon 122. How big of a butt whip can you throw? Dude, you don't even know. Massive. Luke Dodgett 97. Doggett. DeeO, Ronnie Mac, James Stewart in a race. Who crashes? Who wins? Stewart crashes. Ronnie Mac wins, and I just kind of ride my own race in the middle there. Tyler Queen 213. Any tips on getting faster on 4-stroke coming from a 252 stroke? I can't get used to engine drag on the 4-stroke. Shift up a gear, ride a gear higher. This guy, Joaquim Morales, 24. I don't know. Hi DeeO, I have a question. What do you do when the toilet's clogged? No, I'm kidding. How you clean your gear? Well, I use a plunger like anyone else, and I have a concoction at home that my mom actually gave me. That's stain remover. It's like pre-wash. It's like dish soap, ammonia, water. I think that might be it. And you spray that on, then you wash it like normal, and that's how. And then Jordan, hey man, have you ever had your 450 fifth gear wide open? I can't say that I have, man. I don't think I've ever had that bad boy topped out. Well, that was actually kind of perfect. I just got 3 more Snapchats. If these will load, if you had to choose a new bike, what would it be? Again, I've answered that. I would have to test ride them.
I'm
56.
thinking bright blue and orange gear today. Gonna be fucking sick.
Fucking sick.
Fucking trails.
Oh my.
I gotta put my plastics back on.
Aw. Why didn't you do that before?
Look cute. No clothes on.
Oh my
What you got into there, huh?
Alright, well those weren't questions, but that was enjoyable. And then Mike, which you guys have seen a video of. Oh, this might be his video. Oh nope, it's raining in California still. He was on my Damn with DeeO episode 3, but look how sad he is. Alright guys, thanks so much for sending your questions in. That actually worked out perfectly, so that was a lot of fun. We had some repetitive ones, but overall, I think that went good. How do you feel?
It was a good session.
Good sesh. So thank you guys so much for that, and we're at the track now, so let's go rip up that dirt.
Woo.
That's slick right there. Damn.
What's the rink?
It's good. Slick over there.
What's that?
It's really slick over there.
Yeah, I saw you. And even looking here, I saw you kind of tiptoeing through.
Yeah.
You're looking. I mean, everywhere on the track, you're on the power hard. What do you think about the chip change?
Feels good. Can't really tell too much.
Okay. So it's
Maybe if I did them back to back or something, but
bad or anything.
I pulled both my tear offs. Dang it! I'll have to go put some new ones on.
Yeah, I got that last full jump over
Yeah.
here. Pulled it. I got that on GoPro.
All right, I'm gonna head up, grab some water, do that.
Here comes Cassidy Bickford.
Track is a little bit different than it was last week. Just one spot in the sand that just extends out further than hits that tabletop like it used to in the past, but basically the same track, just not quite exactly. So
pretty sweet out there though. There's a few spots that it's pretty slippery out there. You really got to slow down and be careful through it. Really just one spot, but one other change, they've kind of built up a roller in one of the corners you have to stand up over it or it's going to shoot you over the bars, but overall it's pretty sweet. So gonna try and run some hard laps and see how we stack up against the 125 and just try to get a little bit of endurance and do more than 2 laps at a time. So it should be good.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm just getting tired.
Yeah, that's all right, don't overdo it. Is that one of your motos?
I wanted it to be, but I only did like 3 laps.
Okay, that's all right.
I think I'm just gonna go sit and get some water.
Yeah, rest up. No sense overdoing.
I think I have the 2-stroke curse, and what I mean by that is now I'm trying to ride the 450 like the 125, like pushing it all hard into corners and revving it out, and it's tearing out my arms. My arms are wearing out so fast, and I'm not sure if that's really it, but that's what I'm chalking it up to. Just, man, after riding the 125 so much, now I'm trying to ride the 450, and it took me so long to break out of that, so I need to just shift up a gear and mellow it out some, because I'm just wearing myself out and tearing out my arms, but pretty good. The kid was staring at me, so I thought I'd throw him in the video, so hopefully you could see him well, but how precious was that? Pretty fresh. But yeah, so that's what's going on now. I tried to do a moto, and I did 3 laps, which is pretty embarrassing, but whatever, that's how it goes sometimes. The track is sick though, a little slick in some spots, but it's hooking up really well, which might also have something to do with my arms pulling me around, but always a good day at the track. That screwdriver.
Oh yeah, should be some pretty cool screw.
Yeah, thank you.
Just snug them back up a little bit.
Yeah. Back out.
Back toward where it was.
Yeah.
Something on Instagram about maybe doing a race tomorrow.
Oh, I don't remember if did I reply to you on it?
What?
Did I reply to you on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a course race?
Okay, yeah, I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, so I can't make it.
Alright, awesome.
Sweet, man, are you racing today and tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm racing today at the Wild.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck out there, Ryder. Thanks for saying hey, man. I think the double is faster.
Yeah, I would have a to tell you the truth, it looks like all the really fast riders are giving up on the inside triple.
you guys just, oh damn, big crash from Nick. You all right, Nick? Yeah, I think that was good.
It fell in just before the last run when I don't know, somebody came through here and yelling, woo!
No. Yeah.
By the way, yeah, Chase, that's Stacy Smith, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get him going through here.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head up, hit the jump, and go to the pit. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today. We were kind of on a limited schedule, so ran a few laps. I got tired really quickly. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Need to figure that out because like during winter combat I was doing all right, and I've ran like 8 consecutive laps in a row before out here, and today I just didn't have it, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But fun riding out here. Gonna go ahead and load up and get some food, head on home though. So the track was really sweet today. I'm excited to see what they do with it for the rest of the year as we get more into the summer months and they can rip it deeper and water it more because the ground's not frozen any longer. So good time out here. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit more day with DeeO at the track. Just got back home. We got some A&W on our way and had to kind of rush because Allison has to get to work here shortly. So we rushed home and stopped, got some food. But now I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna go through photos and stuff from today. Might hop on and play some video games with Yellow. The race is gonna be on in about 3.5 hours, right? Yeah, I think so. 5 o'clock, 3.5 hours, yep. So I'm just gonna hang out and wait till that. I might watch the practice laps if they still have some going on. I'm not sure, I might have missed it. It might be over, I really don't know, but chow down on some A&W. Got the Colonel here. A&W / KFC. But yeah, so that should be good. And hang out with the cat. Freaking spazoid. And I should probably clean up the kitchen. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think Sora even agrees. She's like, yeah, you fucking slobs. You give me treats while you're at it. Why are you so weird? Nope, sorry. So that's the plan. Just hop on, might play, like I said, play some with Yellow, play some Coling or maybe some H1Z1. Probably nothing moto related. I got my moto fixed for the day. But yeah, really bummed out about how I don't feel like I'm out of shape. I was telling Allison I haven't drank pop while I got pop today, but I've been really good about not drinking pop. I've been eating better at lunches. I've been taking lunches to work in smaller portions, so I'm eating less. And then today it was just like I couldn't do anything. My shoulders are killing me out. Now like even holding the GoPro, I'm feeling it in my shoulder. As stupid as that is, seriously. And just couldn't run laps. I was getting cotton mouth, so I'm not sure what's off with me right now, but need to adjust that somehow. So yeah, that's all right though. Probably take a hot shower, maybe then take a bath before the race and just relax some, because that sounds awesome. That's why I love riding Saturdays, because then all day tomorrow I can just lay on the couch. Like, let me give you a demonstration of what I'm going to do tomorrow.
This is my tomorrow. This is how I like to spend my Sundays. Just watch TV. So, all right. I don't think I'm going to continue this, you guys. I've been enjoying doing these days at the track with DeeO, and we spent like 20 minutes doing the questions and answers, so this is already going to be a pretty long video. Excuse me. If you guys ever think that I'm mean and torture the cat, obviously I'm not that bad, because she must like me some. Hustler. What's up? But, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is like awkward. I'm just like lounging out. You guys are watching. Actually, at Aztec, there's going to be a corks race. Actually, today and tomorrow. Today's was just the mini bikes, but tomorrow is the big bikes. So I actually met, I think, 4 different kids. So that was really cool. You guys, thanks for coming up and saying hey. One I actually showed in my video, number 311, Ryder. Oh, I hope. No, it was Race. It was Race. His name was Race. And then there's also Ryder. I think I got him on GoPro. Saying hey to him. The other ones I didn't have my helmet on. They came up and talked to me while I was talking to my buddy Devin. Let me sit up. The cat left. So, and they were, I think, Nick and like Kuba, something like that. I couldn't even pronounce his name when he said it, so I'm really sorry, buddy. But it was really cool. Guys came up and said hey. So like I said, if you ever happen to see me around, I know a lot of you don't live in Colorado, but if you do live in Colorado and you ever happen to see me at the track, definitely shout out DeeO, say hey. Love to just chat to you. But thank you guys so much for checking out Day with DeeO. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, next weekend, I don't know if I'm going to be racing. I might not next weekend. I might have to wait till later in the year simply because of money right now. I need to save up a little bit more because it's going to be expensive to buy AMA, SRC, gate fee, class fee. There's a lot of freaking things, gas for the truck and the bike, a lot of things that goes into it. So hope you guys understand that. But maybe later in this year we'll be racing. Need to figure out where I want to ride next week if I don't race. So thank you guys for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. As always, thank you again for people who send in Snapchats. You guys are awesome. I'm droning on. Until next time, as always, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice, and I'll talk to you later.
Take it twice. I'll